I am someone that's usually out there with the students and schmoozing and talking to everybody. And so this has been a real challenge for me and a lot of my colleagues. So, and I'm sure all of you are going through some difficult times and different experiences with your families and with your students at home. Um, this is not how I wanted to start my tenure as principal here at James Logan High School, but it's what it is. And we are going to get through this together. And so I want you all to know, I know it's been a little rocky start, with, some of the class changes and getting us up with virtual reality here and working with your students in this virtual learning environment. But we are slowly getting better as we go. So I just want to throw that out there to all of you. If you have questions, feel free to put them in the chat. We're trying to get to them as best as we can. This is being recorded for all of you that have to cut out at 5:40 to go to your student's zero period class. So do not worry. I will send this to you and send it to the families via email. And so you can watch it at your leisure when you choose to. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This way we can get through our slideshow presentation so that some of you can actually get to class on time so you're not getting a tardy. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen real quick, so bear with me, and hopefully I can get that done. So I'm going to stop sharing my grill, and we will go to share the screen here. All right, so let's go back real quick to this and hit present, and there we are. Get that out of there. All right, so here we are, James Logan High School. So we'll move on to our next slide, and there's our pictures here of myself. I am Ron Polk, the principal here at Logan. I've been here for 6 years prior to. This is year 7 for me, and I was a house principal in House 3 prior to this and moving up to the principal's position. And my partner here, Rania El Siufi, she is our vice principal who takes care of me and makes sure that our students and our teachers have courses in which our master schedule is created. So thank you, Rania, for your big help in doing that. Moving on, we have our house principals, and I know I sent you guys and everyone an email talking about how we have gone through a lot of changes, and that's probably the reason why we've had so many miscommunications already, and I apologize for that. But because of all these changes, one of the changes that was made prior to me stepping into the seat was our house system has kind of changed. We've gone away from that. And so, however, we still do have house principals, and our house principals are as follows. So we have Miss Yvonne Hull, who is taking care of our students with A through D, last names A through D. And we have a vacancy. Obviously, that vacancy was my old position, and eventually we will find someone to fit that bill. But right now, I guess we'll have to be 2 people, and we'll take care of that as well. So E through J and Puente, I'm still overseeing Puente, and the students E through J will be working with various principals and myself as we move forward until that position is filled. And then we have Mr. Eric Sean. He is one of our other house principals, and his Alpha group is K through N, and he does a lot of help with us in terms of our mental health and things of that nature. So thank you, Eric, for that. And so I'll be talking to you soon. So you might have to help me with some mental health issues. So we'll move right along. Next, we have House Principals Quineta Agregados. This is her, I believe, her 2nd year here, I think. And so we call her the rookie, but she's not. She's a veteran now after all the things that she's been through here at Logan so far. So she takes care of last names O through S. And my old partner in House 3, Miss Alicia Elbert, and she is in charge of ICL, and she takes care of last names T through Z. So She is last but definitely not least. And so she's always taking care of all of us in terms of making sure we know what's happening because she is the best note taker ever. So thank you, Alicia. Um, so with me here in the main office, I am actually in the front office as soon as you kind of come into the door at Logan. And so the folks that are up here in the main office with me are our school secretary, Antonia Barriguete, and she is kind of my right hand person right now, saving me and some of the things in terms of making sure that our staff gets paid and things get sent over to the district office in a timely fashion. So she's kind of keeping me on point. So let's be honest, she's running the school. Our accounts clerk, Miss Sarah Muse, she takes care of all of our issues, payments, et cetera. And so she kind of keeps us up to date with that. Our testing clerk, Sonia De Leon, she's also been someone I've always worked close with because of our English learner population. And she takes care of our testing of new students and students that come in from different countries, et cetera. And our receptionist, Chrislyn Eade, she is done a great job for us, and she is changing a lot of things on our website and making us a different website actually for us, which will probably be a little bit more user friendly for all of us. And then we have our illustrious attendance clerks, Elizabeth Montano. She takes care of names A through L, and Stella Ramirez, who does our last names M through Z. So she will be, they're both incredible folks, and those are the folks you may need to speak with if you have any sort of technical issues and not able to log in or log on or get into your teacher's classroom. So you would check in with them and they will take care of your child's attendance. So I'm going to pass it off and hopefully our next folks can jump on board. I believe that is Miss Hull, correct?
Correct, Mr. Polk, and good evening, everyone, and welcome to Back to School Night. I'm Miss Hall, and I'm going to talk about our counseling office staff. And our counseling office has now moved to the Old House 1 office. So you will find our counselors there and our secretary, Martha Mendoza, and Sophia Castillo, and our student support technician, Dora Mel Fuentes, who has last names A through L, and Utara Pandia, last names M through Z. You'll see our student support technicians for transcripts, issues such as those. Next slide, Mr. Pope. And the house principals have now moved to the 300s office area. So if you need us, we will all be there. And our office staff, our secretaries are Anna Campos and Kim Perez. And our counselors, who are, as I said earlier, are up in the main office in the House 1 area. We have Josie Alvite, who has last names D through HM, Abigail Andrade, last names W through Z, Joe Angeles, who will be working with our alternative ed transition counselor, Mandeep Dahan, last names A through B, Renee Dutra, last names P through SEG, Raylene Hopper, last names M through O, Erica Luna, last names SEK through V, Maricruz Meza Puente, and students with last names C, and Monica Montes, last names HAN through L.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Hall. All right. Moving right along.
Hello, good evening, everybody. I'm Erica Luna. I'm one of the counselors here at Logan. A few of us are here tonight. We're going to talk to you guys a little bit about what we do and how we can support your child or your student. We support students' academic achievement in a variety of ways, primarily by empowering them to be self-sufficient problem solvers and mindful self-advocates. Those are very important skills that we teach students to use in high school and after in life in general. We support students in their personal, social, and academic career development. For example, we hold meetings for interventions and academic and college planning. So we do a lot of student services in these areas. Counselors meet with students a few times a year. With all of our students, we have caseloads of up to 450 students each, and we do have the opportunity to meet with every single one of them in both the fall and the spring. Every student gets a meeting with their counselor in the spring to go over their course planning sheet for the following school year. And a lot of the guidance and recommendations and transcript academic reviews are made during those meetings. They are very instrumental and crucial in planning for their high school years. We are available for drop-in appointment times. Our office hours for drop-in appointments are actually on the website. Here's the website listed at the bottom. You can view the times and access Zoom links for all of the counselors on the website. You can always email your child's counselor outside of the back to school rush that we just passed. We are definitely available to answer emails and phone calls pretty quickly. So please don't hesitate to contact us by email or phone, or you can also call the counseling office and set up an appointment with the counseling secretary. Our website, oh, sorry, I mentioned the website, but it's listed there, jameslogan.org/school counseling. Please visit it for more information.
Good evening. My name is Josie Alvite, one of the counselors at Logan, serving students whose last names fall between D through HAM. I'm going to go over graduation requirements. It is a lot of information. Don't worry about remembering or memorizing it. Your student's counselor evaluates and reviews your student's progress to make sure that your student is on track to earn their Logan diploma. So for the class of 2021, 2022, and 2023, the 2.0 GPA is suspended. For the class of 2024, the 2.0 GPA remains a requirement. For the class of 2021, this year's seniors, students must complete 15 hours of community service. For the class of 2022, 23, and 24, students must complete 20 hours of community service. To earn a James Logan High School diploma, a student must earn 220 credits. Here it is broken into departments. An easy way to look at it is to drop the 0 to figure out how many years is required. So English is 40 credits, 4 years, math, 20 credits, 2 years, social science, which is also known as history, 30 credits, 3 years, life science, biology, 10 credits, 1 year, physical science, 10 credits or 1 year, PE, 20 credits, 2 years, fine arts, foreign language or CTE course, 10 credits, 1 year, ethnic studies, 1 semester, which is 5 credits, and elective credits 75. You can find all this information on our website. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your night.
Good evening. My name is Monica Montes, and I'm another one of the counselors. And my caseload this year is for students with the last name HAN through the letter L. And I'm going to be discussing with you quickly what the grade level parent nights are that counselors traditionally do with our Logan students. Every year, Logan counselors have the tradition of hosting parent nights. And the first one that is coming up is September 24th for our senior parent night. Then on October 1st, we'll be doing junior parent night. And on October 8th, we have combined freshman and sophomore parent night. So during these events, we will share with you the information that you will need to support your child throughout high school, respective to their grade level and respective to the curriculum and the activities that are important to them during those milestones. And again, we're here to support your children, and we're very happy to be here as a resource, even though we miss seeing them in person, but we're here remotely. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Again, my name is Eric Sean. I'm one of the house principals. Last name is K through N. I'm going to talk a little bit about our College and Career Center, which is staffed by Victor Guzman Benitez. He's our career college technician. He's been working in the College and Career Center for several years now and is an incredible resource to our students. We recommend that our students reach out to him for questions about college information. He also organizes college visits, and at this point, the Zoom conferences that colleges might be doing to provide information to students. He also coordinates community service for those students who need community service hours or are just interested in doing community service. He's a wealth of resource and knowledge about where to serve. And he also can get you the forms you need in order to fill out so that you can get that community service on your transcript. Also in the College and Career Center is Anthony Taylor O'Brien. He is our EAOP college advisor. He has a caseload of students that he reaches out to and connects with to really help them and connect them to the college process, to the college application process, and is a wealth of resource for those students as well. Again, the College and Career Center is not open in physical times right now, but that you are able to email Victor or Anthony if you have questions about college, about community service, about resources in the community, and any support that you might need on that front. Thank you, and again, have a great night.
Hello, everybody. This is Kenyatta Aggregado, serving students from M through S. I had to remember that, M through S. Talking about the services here on campus, there is quite a list. The first thing I want to point out to you is the school website. Here you will find just about everything most parents and students have questions around. Check here often for updates. The counselors are listed again. There's a link to them, and I'd like to thank them for going over all of their information in detail. Thank you. I'd like to point out our attendance clerk. There's a link to the attendance. Attendance must be reported within 48 hours. I want to remind you that after 48 hours, attendance can't be changed. Okay, so make sure you reach out if you're having connectivity issues, reach out to the teacher and the attendance clerk in the same email. If students need help with their email, their Student Connect, their Canvas or Zoom, they can click the Tech Support tab, and that will take them to the website where there are those 4 links where they can get support there as well. Our tech support also helps families to request transcripts or reset passwords. The transcript tab that is shown there, it gives you keywords and helps you understand a student's transcript. Miss Luna did a really good job explaining our counselors and how they support our students. You can use the administration tab to find your house principals easy as well. With all that information that's there on the screen and what I've just given you, I'm going to pass it on to Ms. Elsiufi to talk about Logan's special programs.
Thank you, Ms. Aggregado. My name is Rania Elsiufi. I'm the Vice Principal of Logan. My office can be found in the Counseling Center, or what used to be House 1. In addition to the extensive services offered at Logan, our school is especially known for its nationally recognized special programs. Similar to our services, parents can discover more about them on our website. Special programs also have dedicated pages in the student course catalog, which is available in print and online. ICL, or the Institute of Community Leaders in our school, is our school within a school. And similarly, Puente has dedicated classes for students. Other academies are career-specific pathways for students interested in a variety of areas, for example, business, electronic media, and STEM. Our agreement with Mission Valley Regional Occupation Center gives opportunities for our 11th and 12th graders to study and learn a variety of industries, from gaming design and construction to nursing. Logan offers advanced placement courses, leadership, and LinkedIn leadership. It has a forensics program, band, color guard, and choir programs, as well as a variety of athletic programs. You can find more information by reaching out to counselors or administrators. We're happy to point you in the right direction to get more information. Speaking of information, Ms. Elbert will be explaining how to get the most up-to-date information about your student's experience at Logan.
Hi, everybody. This is Alicia Elbert. I am the principal that works with all of our ICL students, as well as students whose last names begin with letters T through Z. The easiest way for parents to get information about their students' grades, about their attendance, about their assignments, is to use Q Parent Connection. If you are not sure if you have a Parent Connection account, you can request an account by clicking on the top right hand corner of this screen, and Mr. Polk will be presenting this slideshow on our website. You also will be able to access students' classes and courses and assignments using Canvas, which teachers are going to be implementing more and more as the year goes on. We will be expanding Canvas greatly. If you want the Parent Connect, we have the link here, hands in the middle, and there's also a link for Canvas on the bottom left. Could I have the next screen? We also have supports for our Logan families and our students. We have our College and Career Center staff, which Mr. Sean spoke about a little bit. We do have a social worker that works at our district named Emily Tran. We have 2 psychologists on campus. We have Sashley Harris and John Larkin, and we have a migrant education program. In our Logan Family Center, we have our family support assistants that can assist families and students with free and reduced lunch, with getting access to a Clipper card, which will provide free or reduced transportation, and also coordinating school districts and community service to support all of our families. Finally, we have our James Logan Health Center, which is provided by the Tiburcio Vasquez Center. They are open on our campus even while we are in lockdown during the pandemic. Their phone number is here. They're open from 8 to 5 p.m. They are a full service health center. They partner with our school, and most of their services are free for Logan students. Thank you.
All right, folks. Well, that's our show. I thank you all for coming. This is like a very different experience for all of us, but I appreciate your time and effort tonight to make it to our presentation. And once again, hopefully, if your student did not get a new link to their teachers' classrooms, I'm going to assume that they're using the same links that they have been using for their classes throughout the week. And so therefore you can go to our website, jameslogan.org, and you can scroll down past the COLT logo for back to school night. And once you pass that, it should be the next slide that says, where do I find my teachers? And click on that to go to a spreadsheet that will show you exactly your teacher's last name, and they can go over to the period number and click on the link, and hopefully that will get you to that teacher's classroom. So once again, I want to thank all of our panelists and folks that came tonight to assist me with this. And once again, thank you, Logan families, and we will be in touch. Take care. Good evening.